minus 10k, but it's worth it. Yes. I'm just gonna swing on them here. I'm like a maniac. Can't really fight with this. Enemy scared, but you know me, I'm never scared. Now they're walking it all day, you know. Hello, Jericho. Goodbye. Oh my god, look at the power. Oh my god, fucking Shadow already. It's probably the plan. Seems like a reasonable plan, right? Yeah. Hello guys, welcome to the full build tutorial for Stadium for the unkillable Demon Ryan, which is based around attack speed, attack damage and lifesteal. So this is the full build on the left. First you go smashing, Wilhelmwagen, feeling the burn and shield stampede. Then you're going to have Vanadium injection, Phantasmic Flux, Gloom Gauntlet, Plan Z, Booster Jets and Divine Intervention. There are a couple options and I will explain why. First, I will start with the round 1 purchase and we're gonna build up to every round if you have a lot of economy or your economy is boomed. Let's get into it. So first, when you start the game and you're going for the melee Reinhardt, you should always go for smashing, right? And then round 1, you always want to buy, this is the items I buy if I'm playing AP Ryan, Shield Ryan, no matter what Ryan you're playing, you should always go for Heartbeat Sensor for the movement speed. Don't worry about the passive, that doesn't matter. Then you go for weapon power and you go for attack speed. If enemy has a Reinhardt instead of a weapon power, you can go for weapon lifesteal. But only against Reinhardt because you're training a lot of melees and he's training a lot of melees, so it's just better. That should be your round 1 every single game, no matter what. Alright, then we're heading into round 2. This is for if your economy is from 5,000 to 9,500. So this is if your economy is not great and you got stomped first round. So what do you want to get when you got stomped, right? If you are at 9,500, I recommend you just pick up Gloom Gauntlet and nothing else, right? So if you're at this amount of money, Gloom Gauntlet is a good first purchase, right? But if you cannot afford Gloom Gauntlet, this is what you should do. You should buy the first items as first round, right? And then you should combine them with aftermarket firing pin. And if you can afford something more, you should go for lifesteal as well. Alright, so if you're close to 9,000, but if you are at 9,000, what I recommend is you can go defensive as well. You can go Vitality and Crusader Hydraulics. This is the best defensive option if you feel like enemy team is just tearing you apart. Gives you more armor and you have more armor reduction. As you can see from my HP, that is 10% damage reduction on top of armor damage reduction, which is very great. And then the other offensive option is pretty much you just buy this and this, right? And then if you have money, you should get this as well. But if you don't have 9,250, you shouldn't do this, right? Then if your economy is good, and to me economy being good after first round is from 10k to 17,000. I think the best economy I've ever had after round 1 was 20,000. It was an incredible round. What I recommend is you should go for Vanadium injection if you have over 13,000. Because once you hit ult, and you don't really need ult that much with melee Reinhardt, your stats are through the roof. You can utilize every single skill here. CDR maybe not the best, but that is the incredible value for your money. Like, that is the best value for your money you can get in this game. So I recommend you go for Vanadium. And if you want to really fucking cheese it and really feeling cheesy, you should go for Chunker Water Magic. Right. And then even if you have more money, then after that you should go for the triple here, right? Or movement speed instead of lifesteal, right? You can do this, right? But if you don't want to feel really cheesy and you don't want to get Junker Water Magic, what I would recommend you do is you just go for this, right? You go bam, 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 and bam. That's 1,700, right? And then you like take one away or put one in, right? If you have enough economy. So this is pretty much the perfect build after round 1. Vanadium injection first, then some attack tower, yeah. And once, it's gonna be hard before you get to Vanadium, but once you get to Vanadium, the game is pretty much over. You cannot be beat in round 2 with this. Alright, here we are at round 3. This is where we have a couple options, honestly. I would recommend going for Wilhelmwagen most of the time second. Right, because this gives you lifesteal and movement speed when you're shielding, and it just increases your survivability, right? So I highly recommend you go for this one. Right, so Wilhelmwagen second, but if enemy has like Ana and a lot of crowd control and you want to go in, then I would go for Shield Stampede. But most of the time I would go Wilhelmwagen, right? And at this point, if your economy is really weak, like around 15k to 20k, you should do what I said, round 2, and go for this pretty much. You go for vanadium injection, then you go for this, then you go for this, and then you go for aftermarket firing pin, right? And that, if you can afford something more, you should go for techno leech as well, right? So this is a pretty decent 20k build, right? Or if you're around 1900, what I recommend is you go for Gloom Gauntlet, right? Or if you have more, you should go for Phantasmic Flux. I mean, at this, yeah, this is pretty much the 20k build. You should go for both of these. Remember, this is an incredibly overpowered BROKEN Reinhardt. And let's talk about if your economy is great. I've had rounds where I am at 28,000 or 30k at this point. So you still want to keep Vanadium, and then you want to go for Phantasmic Flux, and then after that, if you have like 30k, you go for Gloom Gauntlet, right? But if you're around this, right, you do the same thing. You go this, then you go movement speed here, and then you go movement speed here, right? At this point, you have plus 20% movement speed when you get the Vanadium. So this is like a 2700 build, right? And then we get to round 3, right? Round 3, you should be around 30k to 40k pretty much in economy. So at this point, we're starting to reach critical mass. We go for Gloom Gauntlet. This gives you movement speed. This is the core 3 abilities in your build that you want, right? Absolute core 3. And after that, you do the same thing you do round 2 or 3. You do this. And if you can afford it, you go for this, right? So pretty much, this is pretty much 3,500 build. But if you're somehow popping off like a maniac, you have 40k gold, I would recommend to go for Plan C. This one just amplifies your attack speed and gives you more lifesteal, right? Like you lifesteal every time you swing, right? It's pretty incredible. More attack speed, more lifesteal, it's just great. So this is a dream build by round 4. And then we go for round 5, what power up? Here, if enemy has like a Jungle Queen or a Reinhardt that you're swinging a lot, then you can go for feeling the burn. But let's say they have like an Ana and Diva and you can't perma swing all the time, and maybe it's Zarya, because you want to get closer, you should go for Sealed Stampede. Most of the time I would go feeling the burn, depending on the matchup, right? And here we go. At this point, if your economy is low, you should be still around like, you should be around 40k at this point. But if you're not around 40k, you do last round, like I said, you do this. And then you do this, right? That's a 35k build. But let's say you are close to 40k this round. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go for Plan C, right? And this is pretty much 40k build. And let's say right here, you're around 50k. If you're playing really well, you should be around 50k at round 5, right? Pretty much 10k around, right? So what you want to do here is you want to go for Plan C. And if you can afford it, you should go for booster jets. This is 51k, right? But when you use Fire Strike and you go Melons, everything is just so amped up. Just remember the Fire Strike every now and then to gain more movement speed. So this is pretty much the dream build round 5. And if you can afford it, get some more movement speed. Why not, you know? All the movement speed here. Look at the amount of movement speed you can have with this build. 10% movement speed from this. 10% movement speed from this. 5, that's 25. You have 45% movement speed. And you have incredible amount of attack damage and lifesteal and attack speed, right? So you are an unstoppable, unkillable demon. At round 6, you pretty much want to have booster jets. And then if you're close to full build at round 6, what I recommend, you want one defensive item. If you want to go one defensive item, I recommend you go this one. This is the best defensive item in the game, right? Or this one. If enemy has huge amounts of burst, you should go for Nebula Conduit, right? But if enemy has more consistent damage over time, you should go for Divine Intervention. By huge burst, I mean, let's say like Kenji, right? Going for a Dragonblade build, or Soldier going for AP Helix rockets, right? Go this one. If they have like Jungle Queen, Reinhardt, Zarya, go for Divine Intervention, right? So this is pretty much, you can have full build by round 6. This would be my full build at round 6, right? And if your budget, instead of this, you should go for, this is the best buck for your money, is always after target fire and pin. So this is the budget build round 6, and full egoist defensive item, right? At round 7, if you haven't picked it yet, go for Sealed Stampede or Feeling the Burn, whichever you decide, right? And here, for full build, what I would do, I would go for the most amount of weapon power, aka Eye of the Spider, right? So you want to go for Eye of the Spider this round. But here, things get a little bit weird, right? Because at round 7, the game is an absolute dogfight. What I would recommend, this item drops off a little bit late game, right? So you can sell Vanadium Injection even at round 6. If you feel like you need your shatter more and you want to clutch, sell vanadium injection, right? You want to sell this item, and you want to go for, you can go for more attack damage with the closer, right? Or if you want to be even more defensive, you can go for this one. And then if you want to be even more defensive, you feel like you're having a rough time, you want to sell plan C, and you want to go for double defensive, right? So this is your defensive round 7 build. You have Phantasmic Flux, Gloom Gauntlet, Booster Jets, Eye of the Spider, Divine Intervention, and Nebula Conduit. But if you want to go full offense, full damage, no defenses, YOLO Bolo, you sell both of these, right? And you go for this, and you go for plan C. This is the full offensive Reinhardt build, $68,000. Very expensive build, but from round 7 you should have this. Sometimes I've played very well, and you can have it by round 4. So this is the full build guide for this Reinhardt build. It is incredibly fun, but go in there, enjoy it. It is so much fun to walking into enemies and just swing so fast like a goddamn maniac. I'll be streaming this build every day on Twitch as well. So I hope you guys find out. I have AP Ryan builds coming up. I have a lot of builds coming up. Let's get in the live game here. Is there a matchup where smashing is not good? Yes. Smashing is not that good against Orisa. We have Ryan Mirror scale. Let's see what the enemy Ryan is gonna build here. Alright guys, so what we wanna do is like first round, the most important thing is that you just do damage and farm money. Right, we wanna aim for at least $15,000 after first round. So just do as much damage as possible, and that's it. Kill as many things, get money. We need to get paid. We need to get paid hard. Well, we already got a kill. That's a great start. Gotta chill here a little bit. Now we just kill them. They're all low, no resources. One of them is dead. Yeah, free farm here. We almost have Satyr. We have $6,000 30 seconds into the game, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We also have Earth Shatter, so we're gonna go Earth Shatter them in spawn for the memes. Right, we don't kill them, but it's about sending a message, right? It's not about killing them, it's about letting them know what you're capable of. Right? May, come back please. Too far, May. Our May is rolling into their spawn. He made his own choices. There's a May here, so I go for the enemy May here. 1 HP. Still 1 HP. Okay, I'm gonna break this wall. He's still 1 HP. Die. I probably have another Shatter before this guy's gonna use 1 Shatter. I am completely smashing. I have another Earth Shatter here. Shatter that guy, because you know, that's how little you care. Doesn't matter. Right, just show him how it's up. We've had 2 Shatters in 30 seconds pretty much. It's pretty good. We are almost 10,000 gold. Alright. Beat this guy. Need to care he has Shatter. Keep farming gold, right? We're up 4,000 gold, 3,000 gold, 1 minute in the game. Care Bob. Alright, that's Bob. Bob is a little bit annoying. Throw this guy away. Hope my team don't die. Care Shatter again. Care Shatter as well. I am horrible. Time to deinstall the game. Yes, Queen. Thank God we have a Queen. Thank you, Queen. Thank God for the Queen. What would I do? Probably still gonna win this fight. Line of sight the Mayu. The Mayu doesn't have line of sight. It can freeze you, so... And I saw where the Mayu was. I don't have Shatter yet. I have Shatter now. Hope for the win here. Alright, and that's the round. We're gonna have a lot of gold. We are up 6,000 gold on the enemy Reinhardt. 6,000 gold diff after round 1. It's pretty good. I could also, man. I'm actually gonna swap this and go more attack speed here. Yeah, I actually swapped it. I think it's better here if you go this triple here, gives you more stats, and this is... Oh, I took the... What did I do? Yeah, I took the... Because I like movement speed, right? Movement speed is pretty good. So more movement speed, more shit. So pretty much when I get my ult, I have like plus 20% movement speed. Even more for smashing. This guy's one. The thing is, I'm not that strong right now before I get ult. And when I have ult, I have reached God mode. I mean, we're already 50% there. Oh, not looking good for the boys. It's okay. right here. My entire team is dead. Very sad. That will now game should be over. Yeah, game should be over at this point. Pop! Aye! Listen! Supportive. Listen. Fine. Hey, 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 hey! Calm down, buddy. What the fuck? You can't pin me like that. Let's go. Oh yeah, nobody's in voice. I hope my teammates use some ults. Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm just swinging away. Enemy cannot kill me. Yeah, it is what it is. Enemy may look a little bit lost there. It happens, right? He just got off his shift. He just got off work, bro. It's a bit fucked up. We're almost up 10,000 golds 2 rounds into the game against the enemy tank. Yes, Sutter again. It's fine. Look at the power. I'm just gonna walk in. I don't think I need to care anymore. Yeah. We have its critical mass. I wish there was a door there. Let's not get Sutter challenge. I'm old! I knew count 2, bro. Fuck, I'm old, man. And I've thought 2 years ago I wouldn't be Sutter, bro. I'm fucking old, bro. Okay, guys, so if I Sutter here, minus 10k. I have a $10,000 Sutter. $10,000 worth of statistics in the Sutter. My queen is still alive, come on. My Tuno is here, right? Yeah. Nice try. 10 million movement speed. Queen, what are we doing here, Queen? My headphones are running out of battery. Just kill May, guys. Okay, we just keep swinging. They can't kill us. Minus 10k, but it's worth it. Good pass. Yeah. I have it. I think we're up. We are up 12,000 gold from the next person in this lobby. That's pretty good. I feel like feeling the burn here because I'm kind of fucking them, so I don't think I just go full. I just go all out here. Like I'm dominating them, so. You can choose between round 2. You can go Wilhelm Magen or feeling the burn or even Shield Stampede, depending. I would go Wilhelm Magen if you're having a hard time. If enemy has like Ana, go Shield Stampede. If you're like destroying them, just take more damage, right? And like why not? Alright, so pretty much when we get ult, we have plus 10, plus 10, plus 5, 25. I could go for even more. Should we go max movement speed? Let's go max movement speed for fun. We're plus 30% movement speed here. So, I'm gonna walk into the enemy team, and once I have ult, the game is GG. But we need to get the ult first, so... We're still pretty fast right now. I'm just gonna swing on them here. I'm like a maniac. I can't really fight with this. Yeah. Enemy scared, but you know me, I'm never scared. Now I'm gonna walk in all the, you know. Hello, Jericho. Goodbye. There you go. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my god, look at the power. Oh my god, fucking Earthsetter already. Oh lord, it's everywhere. Alright, so we got Earthsetter 20 seconds into the round, which I would say is above average. It's pretty good. It's alright. It's alright. We're up almost 20,000 gold on the enemy player here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Power spike already. We already power spiked it. I amp it up, bro. I know one is in voice, but I'm just gonna walk in here and kill them all. That's probably the plan. Seems like a reasonable plan, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Don't cap yet, guys. I don't want to cap. I want to do more here. Let's do some more swinging here. Alright, the kid got 2. Okay. I'm standing on high ground so he can center me up. Don't cap, don't cap, don't cap, don't cap yet. There's more fun to be had. There's more fun to be had. The fun is not over yet. Oh shit, the fun of my. Oh shit. Slide throw. Oh, the queen is so smart. How did the Rhine not die? How is he here? I knew I could touch the pin, so I now we swing on. Oh, we swing. Nah, the fun is not over yet. Let's not cap yet. We swing some more. We're not done yet. We swing some more. The fun is not over. Don't cap. I don't have enough AP. I started. Bro, I feel bad. I'm pulling out this 4-9-5-5, man. Oh my god. That was pretty close. The game is over. And ladies and gentlemen, that is AD Ryan in a nutshell. You just walk in them and kill them all. I am up. I don't even know how much gold I'm up. I don't know. I'm up 20k from my next teammate, I guess.
We've got a replay to watch.
I think that's a pretty good AD rank game, right? So, guys, this strategy is pretty good low ranks. It's a bit harder high ranks when the enemy shoots you. But you guys should try the build, yeah. Okay. Like, AD Reinhardt is an early game character. He doesn't scale too well. Yeah, so, I mean, let's watch this from overhead and then you're good. Bro, imagine shield hop, man. That shit is wild. Just look how I walk in here. Like, I am literally just 1v5. Don't give a fuck. That's how you play. You just gotta go and not give a single... Like, just look at it, bro. Just gotta go and not give a fuck. It's how it is, man. It is how it is. I mean, they can't stop me, bro. I really didn't want my team to cap here. We could have spawn camped them here forever, bro. Have mercy, son the banana. No mercy. No mercy. Son the banana takes no prisoners. Son the banana takes no prisoners. Look at that bounty. $2,000 bounty, bro. $2,000. If only they got the bounty, guys, they could have won. Swing. 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 Back to spawn. Swing. Dead. Okay, and at the end of the game, guys, look at the gold. I'm almost doubling the next person in gold in 3 rounds. In 3 rounds. Is that not insane? Is that not insane, bro? Literally like a 25 gold K lead. Enemy tank is getting over 20k in 3 rounds. Shit is nuts, bro. You're smurfing their bronze. So what? The build works. It works. It works, bro. Who cares, bro? It's a scientific proof the build works.